The Elite 18 is presented by JP Roofing.
Welcome inside our KDK studios for another edition of our Elite 18. A look at some of the best golf holes in Western PA. I'm Rich Walsh, and over the next hour, Bob Pompeani and I will once again unveil our favorites for 2025. And just like every year, it's one hole per course, because if that wasn't a rule, our first course would no doubt have more than just one hole every year. When you think of golf in Pittsburgh, Oakmont Country Club is at the top of the list, and after this year's U.S. Open, it was hard not to pick one of the holes that impacted the championship. Number 17 at Oakmont Country Club is the ultimate risk-reward hole. The 312-yard par 4 played as the easiest hole for this year's U.S. Open. More birdies were made on 17 than any other hole.
I always love to describe it. No matter how you play the hole, and there are several ways you can choose to play it, but no matter how you play it, you have to hit a great shot at some point.
But there weren't too many great shots for me when I had a chance to play number 17 in the rough. You can't even see the ball. It's not even fair. Ah! Whew, at least I got it out. That was hard. I'm having fun, having a good time. Test of golf, for sure. And the test wasn't over. After getting it out of this 5-inch rough, my third shot looked like it was going to be a good one. But this green is treacherous, very tough to hold from anywhere. And I was eventually back in the rough. Oof. I left myself with about a 10-foot downhill bender on this front left pin placement to save bogey in the pouring rain. Oh, in the rain! I can attest it might sound like an easy hole, but the 17th at Oakmont is anything but easy. And not too far away from Oakmont Country Club is another gem with some breathtaking views along with great golf holes. The Longue Vue Club in Verona is known for its majestic views. You can even see downtown Pittsburgh from certain parts of the course. It's not only scenic, but very challenging. And one of the biggest challenges is the par 4 17th, which can play up to nearly 470 yards.
It's a really great golf hole, and it's another great part of our finishing stretch here. The last 5 holes at Longue Vue are super difficult, and this is certainly no stranger to that. You look out and you don't really see much. It looks like it's very open, but it's not. There's a fairway bunker on the right that protects the right side of the fairway. The fairway wants to slope left, and a lot of balls will want to end up in the rough. And if you were to get even further left, there's some mounds there that make that second shot a little harder. So it requires a little more thought than it looks from the tee box.
Yeah, I know I've made a lot of bogeys here. I mean, pars are hard to come by on this hole.
Par's a great score on this hole, no question.
And if you hit the right spot, it'll roll for a while.
Correct, yes. This fairway is gonna run away from you a little left, but can really kick forward if you hit it in the right spot. So a good tee ball is really rewarded, and a bad one makes par very difficult.
That's what you want to do right there. Perfect.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, not as far, but it's in the middle of fairway. I'll take it. So I got about 190 BK. I'm gonna try to, I think I'm gonna hit it 180 and get it.
And if you can favor that right side, I know it's tough with that bunker that kind of creeps in, but that's the ideal play.
Right side, it's just gotta roll a little bit, a little short. That's not bad there.
Yeah, there's room.
Ideal drive here, right in the middle, can't get any better.
This is pretty good. I'd take this every time I could.
Oh, that's pretty. Right there. I ended up making bogey after chipping on from the right side of the green, but Brendan was in position for birdie. A lot of green here, long and fast putt.
Yeah, would have liked to be a little closer, but anytime you're on in 2 here, it's not a bad thing. So yeah, it's just a long way away, should move a little left.
It's pretty nice. Stay right there. Lag putting is key, that's what you said. I'd take that all day and every day. Edgewood Country Club in Churchill is one of the few Donald Ross designed courses in the area, and its par 5/8 is one of the highlights of this course. All right, Pete, number 8 here. Beautiful par 5, great on the eyes for sure, but it's definitely a difficult hole too.
It's our signature hole. We don't have any water hazards here, so we don't have the typical thing that most people have, the pond in front that makes it the scenic hole. What we have is the elevation change. Got a beautiful clubhouse in the background right there, 580-yard par 5. It's all you can handle with the bunkers, the slope, and the Donald Ross Classic false front green.
Edgewood pro Pete Mickelwright knows exactly how to play this hole.
So I'm looking at the bunkers down that right side. I want to be just a little bit inside of them. The natural contour of the land is more of a right to left right here. So if I can keep it just inside those bunkers, it's going to roll down to that middle part left side of the fairway and be a really good place to play that second shot from. That's probably the highlight reel of the day right there.
That's perfect. All right, Pete, I'm going to try to replicate what you do. Maybe not, I won't hit it as far, but I'm going to go that same line.
It's going to work really well too. Should miss the bunker.
Hopefully I just get a nice little roll.
Yep, misses the bunker right in the fairway.
Perfect.
Well done.
I'm a little over 260. I can't get there. So ideally, I'd like to lay up left side, maybe hit 200 yards. That would leave me with about 60 to 80 yards.
Yep, I like that idea. Yep, right off the, should stay in that first cut there, maybe stay in the fairway.
Now, I did not have a shot at getting to the green in 2, but it was a different story for Pete after his drive.
So I had to lay up, but you're in go zone, Pete.
A little change of plans here. I was planning this to be a 3-shot hole, but hit my drive really, really good. It's on that first cut, sitting up perfectly.
Oh, that has a shot.
We'll see if it's in the bunker on the green. It's gonna be right up where we want it to be though.
And on my 3rd shot, I felt the effects of a Donald Ross false front.
Oh, it's short.
We're gonna see that false front in action.
I elected to put up the apron instead of chipping and save par. Meanwhile, Pete had a chance at eagle.
Look at this, come on.
That's really good.
Love it, Pete. Birdie.
There's the birdie for you.
Thanks a lot. What a wonderful hole.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
Coming up next, I'll take you to the places I called home as a kid. Stay right there. Welcome back. I'm Rich Walsh. Growing up, I spent most of my days on a golf course, 3 in particular, starting with the course I learned about the game and how to play. In Penn Hills sits a former country club turned public golf course called 3 Lakes. The par 72 has a few nice holes, but one stands out among the rest, the par 3 17th. And I know this course like the back of my hand. Not only growing up playing golf here, but my first job was working on the grounds crew with my dad. So we're at the place where I grew up playing golf, formerly Alcoma Country Club in Penn Hills, now 3 Lakes, and this was one of my favorite holes here, the par 3 17th. They can play up to about 200 yards, usually around 175. It's a great par 3, downhill, has traps surrounding the back of the green, also water, 3 lakes around there. That's why they changed the name to 3 Lakes. But I had a lot of memories here, and this is a great hole. This hole can play up to about 200 yards, but I'm gonna play it from 170 here today. I have a 7-iron, pin is back left, and the one thing about these greens, from what I remember, they were really slick back in the day, and you definitely wanna be short of the pin. So that's what I'm gonna try here to do today. Go right after the pin, a little short, and see if I have a birdie putt. There you go, right at it. All right, on the front, I got a long putt for birdie, but I'll take it. I played this course about 1,000 times, and walking up to this hole brings back so many fond memories. That bridge wasn't here when I played here. That's a new feature. All right, it's a little wet, so the greens aren't as fast here today, but it's definitely gonna break right towards these lakes over here. So from what I remember, and it's been a long time since I played here, I would say it's probably gonna break about 1 foot, maybe 1.5 feet. I gotta get a little bit of pace though. Try to knock it in. I made a few birdies here in my day, mostly pars, but also made a few doubles, put them in these water. Gotta give this a little pace. Greens aren't as fast as they used to be here. Little pace, go in, go in. Oh, that would have been nice. Come back to my old course to make birdie, just missed it. Right line though, tap that in for par and get out of here. The 17th at 3 Lakes is not only a great hole, but holds a special place in my heart. Meadowink might not be the longest public golf course in the area, but it's challenging. It has one of the nicest par 3s in the area. Say, I'm gonna hit a 9, I think. A little wind ass. The par 3 11th is a beautiful hole, but don't let its beauty fool you. There isn't much room for error, with water and 2 traps surrounding the front and left side of this hole. I really loved this hole when I was a kid. Nice little downhill par 3, great view, but you can't hit it in this water. You can't be short. You got traps and water. So I got a 9-iron. Probably gonna play about 135, I'm thinking. It's going right at it.
Not bad. Uphill, 12-footer. I'll take it for birdie. Pretty good shot. I'll take this any day of the week, probably about 12 feet. And I think it's gonna break a little bit. Everything always broke towards the water here. So I have it about 2 cups out. The greens look a little fast, so uphill, putt with a little pace, hopefully make birdie here. Go, go. I hit it, I had it. You know what, I'll take par. Love pars. Pars are always good. What a great hole at Meadowink, number 11. Westmoreland County isn't short on great golf courses, and Willowbrook Country Club in Apollo is one of them. And their 180-yard par 312 has you thinking the moment you step on the tee.
Yeah, it's a great hole. It's a good test, especially today. You're gonna have a little wind, so you gotta carry the first part of that green because it's gonna come back on you. So you gotta at least play to the middle yardage. Surrounded by bunkers, right and left side. You got a penalty area on the left and obviously the water in the front.
Water in the front, but also you don't want to be long in this hole from what I remember either, especially you're going to be short-sighted with that back pin placement.
That's right, yeah. So then you have a cart path back there that you could hit the cart path, end up all the way back on the black tee on 13.
I'll tell you, I played this hole a million times growing up and I find myself in that trap all the time. I don't want to be in that trap. So we have to clear that trap right there in the front.
Have to clear it.
Clearing the trap is important, but you don't want to use too much club or you'll clear the green too.
So I usually play a little draw, so the wind's gonna kind of prevent that from moving, but I'm just gonna aim right over that bunker.
Right at the pin.
Right at the pin.
There you go. That's gonna be perfect. Middle of the green, probably a 20-footer at it.
There you go. Good shot. Deep.
Maybe I can putt. Whether you're deep or short of the pin, there are no easy putts on this green. So Brian, a lot of subtle breaks here. I'm on the back of the green, 25 feet. It looks like it's gonna go to the right a little bit though.
It's a little bit, yep.
Uphill. Oh, you talked about the subtle breaks.
Yeah.
I missed that break there. Oh, it's gonna be nice. Gonna be nice, go in. All right, that's a good par.
Thank you.
Look, I got about a 3.5, 4-footer, but these are never easy putts, especially out here because there's so many subtle breaks
Correct.
to every putt on every green.
Every green. Yeah, you never see any really low scores here because people play too much break and it just stays out there.
All right, inside right edge. Bam.
Good.
All right, what a great hole, Brian. Thanks a lot, man. I really appreciate it.
Enjoyed it. Thank you.
Definitely fun to get to play those 3 courses, brings back a lot of fond memories. And coming up next, Bob Pompeani shows off his swing at 2 of the best up north. Sewickley is a haven for golfers, 2 of the best and most challenging courses around. And we start with one of the oldest clubs in the area. Bob Pompeani takes us to Allegheny Country Club.
When we're talking about elite holes, you can't leave out Allegheny Country Club. They have a beauty here, number 11, a par 4 that's a long one. John Aber is the head professional, and what a view behind us, huh, John? How did this come to be?
Yeah, this is my favorite place on this course. This is a new tee put in by Gil Hance. We used to have some trees here. Gil took out the trees, added a bunch of fescue. It's just a beautiful view of the rest of the course and the clubhouse.
All right, let's see what you can do on this par 4, 450. Perfect. Right where you said.
Pretty.
That should be okay.
Yeah, good shape. Fairway. Well done.
We'll take fairway hit. So I'm not in your neighborhood. Cool.
Just get up there near the green. Try to scratch out a par.
Be short of that bunker. I agree. It's okay. So you accomplished the first part of this. You put it in the fairway, beautiful drive. Now what?
Well, I have about 190 yards to the hole, into the wind.
Oh, that's right at it. Really nice.
Thank you.
Set up a birdie. All right, so what do I got here, John?
47 yards. You got a little uphill shot, little backstop behind the hole.
So don't be short is what you're telling me.
Don't be short. Beautiful. Really good.
So I did what you told me not to do. I'm above the pin.
Yeah.
So
downhiller, just coasted down there with the option to go in. It's beautiful.
turn.
Pretty putt.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Really good.
There's not much else you can do with that unless it goes in. Birdie putts are always nice, but this is not exactly a gimme birdie putt.
Yeah, so pretty good left to right. I got to be cautious. Of course, I'd like to make it, but I'd like to secure my 4.
Oh, that's tracking. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, baby. It's only John Aber can do it. A birdie on one of the hardest par 4s. That's number 11 here at Allegheny. Thanks for your hospitality.
Thank you for coming out. We really appreciate it.
When you're talking about good par 4s, you're talking about number 15 here at Sewickley Heights. Steve Hopley is here. He is the head golf professional. Tell us about this hole, Steve.
Number 15 is the start of a really tough closing stretch that we're proud of here at Sewickley Heights. You walk off the 14th green, it's a good par 5, good birdie opportunity, and you know that 15, this is the pivotal point in the match. When you get here to 15, it's a strategic par 4, dogleg left with some length to it. We're about 410 from all the way back here. Key here is finding it anywhere somewhere between those 2 bunkers.
Good tempo on your swing.
Thank you. All right, we'll be okay there. Beauty. Buttercup fade.
Buttercup, baby.
Right up the middle.
All right, so you accomplished step number 1. Put it in the fairway. Great swing. What do you have left?
I got about 183 yards left. Most importantly, this is a back left pin, which is one of the most challenging that we have on this green. So I'm looking to just aim this about 15, 20 feet right of the hole, try to hit a solid one to the center of the green and give myself a good chance at 4.
Oh, that's perfect.
Center of the green.
Just as you said.
Safely aboard, we'll take that.
All right, so my advice from you would be what on this? It's a tough lie, I think. It's a little down.
It's definitely a tough lie. My first piece of advice was don't hit it here, but that's okay. Now we're gonna try to get it up and down. So tough lie, we're gonna try to land it right on top of this little knob, let it trickle down to the hole. Oh, look at those hands. Sit for him. That's really well done.
But at least you can go after it a little bit, right?
Definitely can go after it. It's the right place to be. We're below the hole, putting uphill at it.
There you go.
Oh! Get going a little. Oh, great run.
It was there.
It was there.
But I fell
uphill.
into the trap that you said. It is uphill.
Yeah, it's an easy putt to leave short.
All right, so he did it the right way. Almost birdie, guaranteed par. Thanks for your time up here. Number 15 at Sewickley Heights.
Thanks, Bob. Stay right there. Coming up next, we go from Sewickley to one of the best in Westmoreland County. Welcome back. When you think of public golf courses in the area, not many are better than Totteridge, who made our list for the 2nd time in the last 3 years. World-renowned golf architect Reese Jones designed over 270 golf courses, including 14 that have hosted a major and 4 that have held Ryder Cups. He also designed Totteridge Golf Club in Greensburg, a fantastic layout, and their 13th has everything you want in a par 4 with bunkers coming into play on every shot.
Really challenging tee shot here where you have to kind of thread the needle in between 2 groups of bunkers, and then it sets up for a really challenging second shot into a 2-tiered green.
The 13th is a monster, has 5 sets of tees, and you can play up to 460 yards. We're playing it from about 400, and you have to be near perfect off the tee with some distance.
We need about 240 from the tees that we're playing to carry the left bunker, so I'm going to aim down the left side of the trap and just try to hit it right in the middle of the fairway. Little cut off the bunker.
Oh, I like it. Just how you had it planned. All right, let me see if I can do the same thing.
Perfect.
Get past that, right?
Great shot there.
So Brian, I have about 120. I'm worried about this wind. I'm thinking it's more of a, even though we're uphill, I'm thinking more it's going to play like 115.
Correct. I would play 115 total, maybe even err a little bit on 110.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Perfect. Got right back to top shelf there and kicked right towards the hole.
Maybe I'm going to get a birdie. So this is going to break to the right, definitely, and it's a little uphill.
A little bit uphill. The green is going to the right. The fall line is going to be to the right. So I'd say about 2 cups out and just let it die on the left side.
All right, let's make birdie.
Love it, love it, love it.
Oh, no! Almost. Yeah, let me go tap this in for another par. Pars are good though, right? I thought I had it. Hey,
That was
loved
great.
it. Thanks for having me out here. I appreciate it.
Yes.
In Gibsonia sits a hidden gem, Pheasant Ridge Golf Club, a public facility that opened in 1998. And the par 3 fourth is one of the highlights. Not only a tough tee shot, but you're hitting the ball uphill to a double-tier green.
It's a great golf hole, very difficult par 3. If you miss left here, you're pretty much dead. You're going to be playing plinko to get out of the trees. You might as well mark down a 6 on the scorecard then.
You definitely don't want to miss left or right for that matter. And when the pin is in the back like it is on this day, you want to make sure you have enough club.
So you can play this hole probably from what, 110 yards to 200 yards.
Yeah, there's a lot of range on this hole.
The fourth can play up to 200 yards. We're playing it from 160. And I had a special guest joining me, former 93.7 The Fan host Jim Colony.
Look at this.
That would be amazing for a back left pin placement, Jim.
Colony knows this course and knows it very well. He spends most of his time, now that he's retired, navigating the 6,600-yard layout.
There it is. Get in the hole. Get up.
That's what I wanted to do.
That's a great shot for this hole.
I used a 7-iron, which is barely enough to get to the top level of the green. Meanwhile, Jim was putting from the bottom and almost made it.
Just over. Look at this putt, Jim.
It's pretty solid.
And I got about a what? 12-footer for birdie. I think it's gonna start out on the left and sneak in maybe. Left edge.
Left edge.
All right, I'm going left edge. Trust it.
And after getting a good read from Jim,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Good run at it.
A little harder. One of these days I'll make birdie.
Good finish. Good 2-putt.
great play with you, Jim. Thanks, Rich, as always. Yes, we'll do it again soon. 2 pars are great scores on this great hole at Pheasant Ridge. Stay right there. I want to show you one of the most challenging par 3s in the area. That's after the break. Welcome back. I love a challenge, especially when it comes to golf. And north of the city, I think, is one of the most challenging par 3s in the area. And that's where we start. Named after the Lenape tribe chief Shannopin, in 1920, Shannopin Country Club was established. Located just 10 miles north of Pittsburgh, Shannopin has one of the most unique and difficult par 3s in the area. 200 yards downhill, guarded with traps, but what makes this hole stand out is the green.
It's 42 yards from front to back, and at its widest point, it's only 10 yards wide. So the green slopes from back left to front right on both of those greens, so it kind of, you're hitting right into the green like that. So it's 194 yards downhill true yardage, not counting slope or anything.
Okay.
We can get it up to a little over 200 yards.
I'm sure this hole makes and breaks a lot of matches out here, doesn't it?
Yeah, our 17th, 18th hole is are very hard holes, and that they're match breakers for sure.
And there's no bailing out, because if you try to bail out, you got, looks like out of bounds to your right, and you have those 2 traps there right in front too.
I'd have a preference on being left as of being right, because that's like a 14-foot pitch up the hill.
Yeah, so, okay, I'll try to miss left then.
If you miss left, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna aim it at that kind of right in the center of the left portion of the green, and just hopefully that the ball stays there on that one.
Okay. Oh, there you go. That is pretty. That might go in. Oh, about a 10-footer.
Past the pin, I'll take that one.
That's why you're the pro here, hitting shots like that. All right, I'm just gonna kind of go right at it like you did there.
Come in, come in.
Oh,
Just short,
just short.
just short.
Man. All right, Eric, so I was just short, hit the top and bounced back, but it sounds like from what you said, a lot of people were down here.
Yeah, I mean, anytime that pin's in the back, we have very few individuals that hit it all the way onto the green. Just kind of pitch it up into the green and let it roll out. Pretty good,
That's not too bad.
pretty good.
All right, have a chance to save par if you're down here. Looks like a tricky putt though, too.
Yeah, it's a downhill putt. I mean, it's gonna go from slightly from right to left, just a little bit.
Got a chance. Turn. That's a slick putt.
Anytime you make a 3 on this hole, you're happy. Very good.
There you go. Good up and down. I'll take that any day here.
Good 3.
Can't believe I'm making you putt this. This is a gimme. Hey, terrific hole, man. Thanks for having me out here.
Anytime. It's nice being with you. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed having you here.
Yeah, this was great. This is one of my favorite par 3s I've done so far. Sample Road in the North Hills cuts right through Wildwood Golf Club, and that's where you don't want to be, off the tee on number 16.
It's a great hole.
16 is not only great, it's elite, playing 380 yards with out of bounds left, trees right, and a trap right in striking distance. No room for error.
It's a really tough test. You're late in the round. You got out of bounds down the whole left-hand side. You got a 380 yards, and you got about a 250-yard cover to cover the left bunker. So you realistically, if you can't cover it 250, you got to hit it just a little right of that. You got room right, so that's kind of the bailout, but it's just a really tough driving hole with a beautiful green. It's just a great setup. I take aim right at the left bunker, and all I want to do is hit a cut off the left bunker. It has to cut. You know, if I slice it, I'm in the trees, but I'm still in play.
Okay.
So my goal is to hit it just nice and straight, which is a little bit of cut off the left bunker. If it goes a little too far right, I just try to make par.
Good aiming point.
Perfect.
That is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Couldn't hit a better shot.
Yeah, right off the bunker, cutting right down.
My drive wasn't so perfect.
It's actually a pretty good shot. You know, that's kind of where the bailout is.
I tried to avoid the trap and bailed out right.
That's almost where you need to hit it, and if you hit it better than that, it's perfect.
16 is a test on every shot. Out of bounds still comes into play on your approach, and so does this trap, which happens to be guarding this front right pin placement on this day. All right, so I got just under 130. Front pin. I'm gonna try to go right over that bunker, I think, Dave, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right over that bunker. Right at it. Well, that's a good looking shot.
Out of the rough a little bit.
It's actually funneled down to the hole a little bit too, a little left to right. Good shot.
That's all you want. My approach was good, but Dave's was great. There you go.
It's pretty good.
Coming right at the hole. Oh, that's gonna be nice.
Should be pretty good, we'll see.
That's gonna be nice, birdie maybe. And a couple of birdie opportunities on these slick greens. Got a chance, turn.
Great speed though.
That was good, I'll take it. But a par won't cut it today. Go in, there you go.
Birdie.
Awesome birdie, man. You had to beat me, right?
Yeah, I had to show you up a little bit.
What a great hole.
Awesome hole and just a great clubs. So much fun.
Thanks for having us out.
No, absolutely. Thanks for coming out.
About 45 minutes north is one of the area's nicest golf courses with one of Western Pennsylvania's nicest holes. Butler Country Club first opened in 1905 as a 6-hole course. Fast forward 120 years later, you'll find an 18-hole golf oasis in Butler County, and the par 4 13th has it all.
It's a great hole, about 400 yards straight away. And I would say once you get down over the hill, a lot happens. You've got fescue left and right. You've got a pond on the right-hand side of the green, a couple bunkers protecting on both sides, and makes it one of the tougher holes in our club events.
So how do you want to play this?
So I'm going to take driver. You could lay back with the fairway wood to the flat spot, top of the hill. I'm going to try to take it right down the middle of the fairway and hopefully have a wedge in.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. A little left to my line, but should have a good shot there.
Yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. Let me see if I can try to do that.
There's those tall pines in the distance.
Tall pines?
Yep.
All right.
Tried to replicate your drive. Not as far, but I'll take it.
It would have been nice to be in the fairway. I'm in this rough. It's like Oakmont rough.
Well, you got to land it on the front edge, and it's going to trickle to the right once it hits on.
Oh, just a little bit.
Really good. Getting better and better as it rolls, too. Great shot.
All right, I got a chance for birdie. All right, so John, you hit it about 30 yards further than me, which you should, right? But pretty much the same angle. You got to come at it from the left side, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. So similar line. I was going to say I only got you by a yard or two, but 125 here, sitting down in this rough a little bit. Very, very similar to your shot.
It's pretty.
All right.
Cool.
We'll take it. See if we can execute on the birdie. Didn't quite get it high enough.
Looks like you have a tester for par. Well, I don't get too many opportunities to beat pros. So you gonna help me out here, John? What's the line? I'm thinking about a foot out to the right. We're coming downhill here.
Quick, like it about right there.
Right there?
And tend this flag for you. Hope you make it.
I'm gonna try to knock this in.
As a shot.
Oh! A little too quick. Close, close. I'll take par though. There you go.
There we go.
All right, par. Bob Pompeani knows a thing or two or three or four about golf, and he had a chance to show us one of his favorite holes at Chartiers Country Club.
The Elite 18 is presented by JP Roofing.
One of the great par fours in Western Pennsylvania belongs to Chartiers Country Club. Number 15 with me is Joe Klinchak, the director of golf, the head golf professional. You guys have changed this hole completely around. Tell us what it looked like and what it is now.
Well, prior to our changes over the last couple of years we've made with the bunkering, but also the squaring off of the tee boxes. I mean, this hole played 370 yards, a big ash tree to the right, no bunkers at all. So now we added 3 fairway bunkers, hazardous bunkers if you get in those, and a deep bunker to the right of the green. We also redid the green and made a great walk-up area to our number 16th hole. So, you know, it went from a hole that was really not on anybody's mind when you play the course to one of the holes like, wow, this is something special.
Perfect. What is it about architects who like to really make things tough on golfers?
Well, I think it's a combination of 2 things. One, I think they're making it a little bit more difficult, but to me, you know, we didn't make our course necessarily more difficult. We added some tees and some length, but I think we made our course a lot prettier, and I think that's the biggest thing.
All right, 165 up the hill, Joe Klinchak looking to make birdie. Good swing. Yes, sir. So now you have a putt for birdie, ladies and gentlemen, and this is one below the hole, so you should be aggressive.
I can take a run at it. It's about 35 feet up the hill, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, it's on its way. Oh, denied. That was a great putt, though.
I'll take tap-in 4s all day long on this one.
Easy par for Joe here.
Out east, tucked off Route 22 in Export, PA, is Westmoreland Country Club, a scenic yet challenging 18 holes originally designed by Dick Wilson and then enhanced by Robert Trent Jones in 1958. You know, the one thing about this course, every hole looks long.
For sure.
It looks so much longer than it really is.
It feels that way too, though.
And one of those longer holes is the par 5/8, 540 yards uphill.
Your second shot is played from right to left, slash downhill lie, to where it presents for your longer hitters the ability to go for the green in 2, and then your an opportunity to also lay up to a scoring yardage and then be able to try and make birdie that way.
This hole has changed significantly over the years, mainly because you guys took out a ton of trees, didn't you?
For sure. There's been a lot of tree removal. There's been a lot of tree removal off the tee, but then also on your approach play too, to where the biggest change was removing the trees up around the third shot landing area, to where now you can allow guys to be able to actually hit their shot if they were outside of 100 yards. And then now off the tee, it's a much more friendly and appealing driving hole, and not one that's impeded by trees off the tee for guys that hit it left or right.
We want friendly, that's for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
The tree removal really makes this hole stand out, but also helps with playability on every shot, including off the tee. All right, I'm just gonna try to take it over that corner.
100%. I think a nice, comfortable swing is perfect. Perfect.
All right, kind of where I wanted it. Could be a little bit more left, but I'll take it in.
It's a good spot to be.
Westmoreland Country Club pro Zach Turk hit it a little better and a little longer than I did. Pretty nice. Right where you wanted, right?
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Number 8 is a 3-shot hole, especially with the wet weather we've had lately. So I'm thinking if I hit a 200-yard shot, that gives me a nice approach in, right? That trap's like 230 out.
Attaboy. That's perfect.
There you go.
You want to be on the left side, it's kind of on the right side.
Laying up leaves me with under 100 yards, but a precise wedge shot is needed.
Ideally, we're going to want to keep it just right of the flag because the green tilts this way.
Okay.
And it'll work back towards it. Hang in there, sweetie. All right, good shot. You're going to have a straight uphill putt.
I'll take it anytime you have a putt for birdie.
Birdie, 100%.
Yeah, I'm going to try to make this.
Little firm.
I see it's starting to want to break down.
Yeah, it just wants,
I'll take that though.
5s are good.
5s are good anywhere, right?
Yeah, par is not bad in any place.
There's a lot of guys on Sunday at the US Open that would like to have the pars back.
Especially at Oakmont.
Yes.
What a great hole. Coming up next, we feature a real diamond in the rough. Now let's take a look at two of my favorite courses, and it's hard to just pick one hole at each, but the ones we did pick are two of the most toughest par 4s in the area. The club in Nevillewood is one of a kind, a Jack Nicklaus signature design. The only one in Western PA, Nevillewood is not only scenic but also very challenging, and the toughest hole on the golf course might be the 16th.
A fantastic hole.
This par 4 can play up to 440 yards from the tips and demands a great shot off the tee.
On this tee, it's more or less a straight shot. Years and years ago, we had a large tree when this course was built that you used to have to shape the ball around. Unfortunately, that one went down a few years ago in the storm, so now we're straight ahead. So it is really just a straight drive off the tee, and then the second shot kind of turns right and goes down into the valley.
And if you can get it up over that little hillside, it should kick down there for a nice approach.
100%, yes.
There you go. That's nice. Left side, but we'll still have an approach in from there.
Correct, yes. We'll be able to see the green. Yep.
Corey's drive was in perfect position, ideal for this pin placement. Meanwhile, mine, not so ideal, but playable. All right, so I have about 175 out, Corey. But I have a tree in my way being on this right side. I was too far right, it got hung up in the rough. So how do I play this?
So it's definitely something that you want to maybe making that aggressive swing here because that pin is on the left side on that back left shelf that you should try to go at. Stay in the air. Stay in the air. Stay in the air. Yep. All right, now stop. So that one's going to go off to the right now and get on that lower shelf.
You're gonna have quite the putt.
So yeah, never get upset about a shot to the center of a green except for when there's two different edges there.
Even though my approach was just off the back of the green, it was anything but easy to get it close to the hole.
Just that delicate touch is what you needed. It's gonna go a little bit to the right now once it...
All right, it's a safe par, I'll
yeah,
pick it.
Yeah, good chip.
Long putt?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do here. So it's basically aim straight at the hole and pray.
I actually have two options. I mean, yes, if I go too far left, it is gonna swing back in left to right, but I think the safer play is go a little right of the pin, and it's gonna, once it gets up over this hill, it's gonna go a little bit right to left on me. Settle, settle, just keeps running.
Now I was lucky enough to save par.
One, very nice.
Take it.
Great 4.
All right, knock it in. And it was another day at the office for Corey, draining the comebacker for par.
Right there. Tried to go a little right. It was 2 pars.
Yeah. Hey, great stuff.
No problem.
Awesome hole.
Great to have you here. Yeah.
You won't find many better holes in Western PA than the par 4 15th at Diamond Run Golf Club. It's easy on the eyes, but don't let that fool you.
#1 handicap hole here. Probably one of the hardest holes on the golf course for sure.
Hard is an understatement. Even a plaque before the tee box warned you of the start of the 4 hardest finishing holes in Western Pennsylvania.
So it's 460 all the way from the backs. And I mean, like, you know, today when it's wet, you know, from all the rain we've had, I mean, it plays long. I mean, you're not going to get a lot of carry here.
And all those traps coming to play off the tee.
Correct.
And second shot.
Correct, yeah. And if you're in that trap on this right side here, you know, you're not getting to the green in 2. Try to hit a little draw. If that happens, should be about, you know, have about 150 in.
Perfect. Nice drive.
Yeah, just like that, right at it.
Wish I could hit it like that.
There you go, good ball. Yep, good swing.
A good drive on this day gives you about 150 yards in. The wet conditions preventing any roll on the fairway, but no matter the distance to the hole, you have to deal with water in front and sand behind.
It's gonna funnel left, but it's also gonna hit that green and just release pretty hard. So I'm gonna aim right side of the bunker there. Should kick a little left towards the flag, hopefully. Just left it out a little bit. Should be on now. The ball there. Yeah, good swing.
And once you make it to the green, that's when the fun begins. These are fast.
Yeah, they're fast. I mean, they're running probably, you know, they're a little wet, but they're still around 13 today. This putt's gonna go up a little bit and it's gonna climb downhill fast. I mean, you've gotta be out to the right pretty good here. Keep
what
dropping.
Do you think, like 3 feet?
A little more than that, actually. This hill's gonna kick it hard left to start with. See, not high enough there. Just gonna fall off and it's just gonna keep running away.
Wow, I didn't think you'd have to go up that high.
Yeah, it just snaps hard.
Balls definitely roll out a diamond run, which could leave a not so easy comebacker to save par.
There you go. All right.
Good hole.
Yeah, absolutely. Good play. Absolutely. Good plan.
Number 15, a diamond run, is definitely a gem in Western PA.
Take a par and run on those two holes. Coming up next, we head south for our finishing hole. Welcome back to the 2025 Elite 18, and you can't feature the best 18 holes without one from St. Clair Country Club, and Bob Pompeani brought along a special guest.
When you talk elite golf holes, you cannot pass up St. Clair Country Club. And today we have a doozy for you. It's a par 4, number 16, 400 plus yards. Here to talk about it is Jay Mull, who is the golf professional, and this is a doozy, and not many birdies on this hole, I suppose.
No, this is one that everybody kind of gets here. This is like the the home stretch coming in, and this is 418, plays up the hill a little bit.
All right, Joe Potocznik, you are the man, makes this possible, sponsorship, and we love it because we get to play golf and do some, but you also know this is a tough hole. So what is your strategy?
Well, the strategy today is just hit the ball and hit it straight.
Sounds simple, doesn't it? All right, Jay, you know how to play this.
Yeah, whenever you come to 16 at St. Clair, that lightning shelter right between those bunkers is always a good spot to aim.
Oh, beautiful. Just where you said.
I mean, that's kind of like right at the lightning shelter. There we go.
There we go.
Not bad. Oh, that's kind of what you want right there.
All right, Jay, you hit the premier drive. What do you got?
So I've got 152, little uphill to a back pin.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my.
Right in the hole?
Wow, that's a beauty.
Safely aboard. Thank you very much.
All right, I'm gonna do what you say. I'm gonna try to fire at this one.
Really good. Perfect angle.
Get in. Good shot.
Thank you.
You kept it 3 feet away. That's perfect. How about the green? Because it strikes me as all these greens out here have a lot of undulation to them.
We're kind of known for firm and fast greens. And last year we did 6 greens where we leveled them a little bit, and this was one of them. So we raised that up 2 feet, and it's much flatter back there. So now that pin, it looks like it's even back there in the back right today. So again, make it even a little more challenging. This is one, boy, if you can make a birdie on 16, you're gaining on the field for sure.
Come on, baby, get in.
It's looking good.
Go in.
Good.
Oh, be short.
Ah, the fatal error.
All right, Joe.
I'm gonna hit the right edge and
good up and down this would be.
let it drop.
Oh!
There it is.
How about an authoritative putt right there?
Thank you, sports fans.
Nice eye, real. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you so much.
Jay, appreciate it.
Always great to have you out here.
And that's it for us for this year. For Bob Pompeani, I'm Rich Walsh. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we see you on a course sometime very soon.